twitch.tv/Vicus23. Hello, Hydrate. Welcome. Right, that should be everything set up. And incidentally, if folks didn't know, we're in a new draft format. Temporary draft format.
Woo.
Basically, until the set comes out, whenever that is. But like last time around, we've got a bunch of preview cards that are all commons and uncommons from the new set. And Yami, thank you so much for the resub. 24 months. That's 2 years. Wow.
Happy Cotton anniversary.
Thank you very much. And yeah, that is a pretty cool skull. His eyes seem to move into different places. That's Aramot, I believe. Big ol' baddie from another dimension.
Here's that.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so we are drafting the draft packs first, of course.
Haunting Scream.
Haunting Scream, that totally new card.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, we've got Defile, which decent chance we're just gonna take this because that's flat kill spell for 2. Defiance part 2.
Yep.
There is Pack Conjuring. This is part of a cycle of spells that all have Decimate, Invoke for the color, and that includes the completely ridiculous Justice one.
That one seems pretty fucking good too.
Yeah.
Is that a permanent thing since it's give a unit?
Yes. It's likely to be used as removal for that minus health.
Hmm. Oh, it's plus attack minus health. All right.
Yes.
I don't have my glasses on, so I should put those on.
Probably a good idea.
I have every intention of falling asleep during this stream, though.
Fair. So we got Stone Powder Bomber, which is 6 cost, 5/4, not great, but it is exalted on your turn. So if you can manage to kill it on your turn, you're putting a 5/4 weapon on something, which is kind of ridiculous. Definitely better in sacrifice-based stuff.
Yep.
We've got Tainted Mark, which definitely feels like it's going to be some pretty good control later on. You know, like if you can survive long enough.
Get a unit to hit the enemy like a flyer.
That is
and you draw
so much.
cards.
Yeah, you put a flyer in, and there's a lot of flyers.
Yeah.
And Enchanted Plate Mail, which is another Mithril Mace, but Inspire, which hasn't been like in the draft format in forever.
Yeah.
So that Spellcraft is actually pretty good if you play this on 7, and a 3/3 for 5 Relic Weapon is perfectly fine. Anyway, I think it's one of these two. I probably think it's Defile. Yeah, Inspire cost 1 and was in literally every Justice deck back in the day.
Wild shit.
Ah, yes, and it does have Pledge as well, because Pledge is back in this one. As far as I know, Corrupt is the only new mechanic in this set, but they are bringing back a ton of other ones. Pledge was obvious because it's a 3-color set, but basically all of the Flame of Zolta keywords like Exalted are coming back. And we'll see what else shows up.
Yep.
But yeah, Defile seems really, really good. Just, you know, 1, 2, and 3 is kind of just the bread and butter of draft, so being able to blow something up without any other stuff at fast speed for 2, kind of ridiculous. Yes, Revenge is also likely coming back.
Ah, the Black Iron Manacles.
Do I want a second Defile, I wonder?
Just
Let's
make this
see.
a Defile heavy deck.
I mean, looking at everything, I might. Spirit Blade
Blade
Stalker
Stalker, yeah.
has always been a high performer. He's quite good. If Nightfall exists, Winter's Grasp isn't awful. Xenon Cupbearer is fine. Safe Return's fine.
Well, you're not gonna grab some Black Iron Manacles?
I could. Debating it. Yeah, it is between, like, go with the second Defile because fucking removal, baby,
Hell
or
yeah.
Spirit Blade Stalker to actually start getting units.
I want that
I
Defile.
feel like, you know, it seems so hard to go against hard removal. We'll see how good this actually is.
Oh, there's another Spirit Blade Stalker.
Indeed. So Ensnare,
Ooh.
the newest weird justice trick. I would say this is not quite as good as a lot of the other good justice stuff. But at one cost, like, kill and attacking enemy unit spells tend to always be at least okay.
Bear Arms is nice.
Yeah, Bear Arms is pretty good. Spirit Blade Stalker is good. The Crest of Vengeance is like, it does seem like Justice is likely decently open. Urgent Missive is interesting because it is fast speed, which means that if someone's playing removal on one of your things, you can be like, just kidding, and play 2 cultists instead. So it's actually pretty okay. This is interesting.
We'll never stop defiling things.
Mm-hmm. Too late. A constant defiler.
We have the right to bear arms, or are we grabbing the Spirit Blade Stalker?
Or even the crest. Because, of course, the crest is in the color we've drafted already, which is kind of a strong one.
Mm-hmm.
It is true, you could get Spirit Blade Stalker's effect on a Longtail Cavalry, which would just be absolutely silly.
Yep.
Ugh, this is a tough one. I kind of want to grab that crest because it's kind of impossible not to, but God. What if we never see one again?
We've seen 2 of them.
File Varmint's not very good.
There's Inspire.
Compust is fairly good. Inspire exists again, which is weird.
Destruction. Right?
3 damage lifesteal, sacrifice a unit for +6 power at the cost of 3, or play assembly line with cultists, but exhausted. Pretty good. The new cycle of displays has some real wacky shit in it.
Yeah?
True, I could go full Hanneman.
Mm-hmm.
Grab the crest.
Combust is there.
Combust is there. God knows how supported the triples are currently. Because, of course, all of the non-standard triples are in this format now, including a new set of tokens, and I think the old tokens are not in anymore.
Oh, weird.
So, like, these 3 colors would be Winchest. Now it's, like, Time is the 3rd color that goes with these. And I'm not sure if that's the only one or not. We'll call it Hulu might as well.
May have added a
Primal may as
rotation
well.
mode, but we only play draft.
Eternal basically now the draft packs and the thingy packs are the same. It has Expedition is a limited format, and it's basically using the same cards that are in the draft packs. God. I'd love to start getting some units, but Vile Varmint is not, like, actually a unit.
Distillations. For all 3 cards, you can play it for 4 if you exhaust again.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely pretty strong. To play for 4 at least. And, like, draw 3 cards for 6 isn't the worst thing in the world. It's so weird. I have no idea where my units are coming from. Inspire's not a bad card, because it does...
And it draws a card.
Yeah, exactly. Cycle itself out. Ensnare would probably be better for us if I wasn't already holding the 2 Defiles. Vile Varmint's just not good most of the time. So I just grab that. Yeah, Combust is nice, and I could always see, like, maybe we're actually in Stone Scar. You idiot, you moron. Alright, Spirit Blade Stalker. Here's one of the new tokens. Dive Bomb, which is interesting, but definitely really expensive for a fast spell. Probably finally grab the Spirit Blade, I
Well, to
swear.
get a unit, yeah.
And unit might be good. Willbreaker. So this is the first corruption, or it's the first instance of the corruption mechanic that we've seen finally, and it's the new one. It's a bit wordy, but basically when anything with corrupted on it dies, you summon its Shade, which has 0 attack and however much health it started with. You can't buff the health of the Shade like by buffing the health of the original unit. It's just whatever health it started with is the health the Shade's gonna get. The thing that Shades all have is A, they lose 1 health each turn, and B, you could pay this corrupted cost on the Shade to sacrifice it and replay their summon effect. Which is weird.
Yeah?
It is technically a 2-1-for-1 that holds weapons really well. On the other hand, there is a Dark Return and an Unseen Agent here.
Oh, yeah. I like both of those.
Both of those are quite strong.
Yeah, there's a Token of Menace, a Primal. Just with Fire and Shadow.
Yes, Fire Primal Shadow is one of the other triplets.
Oh, do we want a Dark Return? Do we want an Unseen Agent?
That is the tough part. Dark Return is so good. It's fun to see it back.
Mm-hmm.
I also have no clue what's open right now still. Especially if
Yeah.
a Dark Return and an Unseen Agent are falling this far to us.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna go Dark Return here. I know I still have 1 unit, but it's fine. It's totally fine. Do have another chance for a Willbreaker, which is good. So Stalwart Silverwing is back.
It's a Hot Blood Barbarian.
Hot Blood Barbarian is pretty good.
Token of Boo! Ah!
And it is worth noting that this is every enemy flying unit. And like, because 3/3 is a really good stat line for a flyer, taking it down, taking all of their 3s down to 2 actually does a lot of damage to their air. Which is pretty good. I think I'll go with that Willbreaker, try out a new card. If we can get any buffs on it, it's obviously a good thing.
Probably grab that token, maybe make a Fire Splash more real.
Potentially, it's that or another Willbreaker to have another unit.
Yeah.
I don't think we can really go wrong with either of those. A lot of this is going to depend on what our second pack looks like.
Yeah. Entirely all spell deck. Woo. Ah, there's the Fire Time and
Fire Time Justice, yeah.
which over the Spite Feeder.
Could also do like the Huru banner if I feel I could manage to get that. So tough to say.
Deadly Unblockable. Mastery 5, draw 1 on the top 5 cards of the enemy's deck, they discard the rest.
Yeah, that seems pretty good.
Ooh.
Yeah, here we go. This is one
Yeah.
of the new triplets. Justice, Primal.
Yeah, that seems like nasty.
Yeah, the big thing being it's 3 cost
Yeah.
1/1, which makes it very susceptible to removal,
Yeah,
but
being pinged.
it is unblockable, and like we did talk about how much we liked what's his name?
The Unseen Agent.
Yeah, Unseen Agent, which is also a 1/1 unblockable. Urgent Missive is fine.
I'd love
And yeah,
a-
Deadly Unblockable basically means it also plays really good defense. Oh, hey, Harbinger's Bite. Alright, now we're back to cards we've actually seen before.
Draw
And there's a draw strength here.
strength.
Neat.
Mm-hmm. Burning Claw. Flamekeeper's a weird one. I always feel like it performs well against us, but I still don't ever want to take it.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like, Exhausted Overwhelm is or Exalted Overwhelm is a pretty strong set. And 4/2 means it's probably going to do work when it goes. I think I probably don't give it as much due as it might deserve. Although I would still pick a Burning Claw over it every time. That said, we're taking the
Draw
strength.
Strength, Immortalize.
Yeah.
Draw Strength for sure.
Draw Strength is
It's
wacky.
an all spells deck, baby.
Yup, fuck getting units. I don't need those.
Oh yeah, Waystone Fragment's pretty.
Yes, it is. Alright. Crowd Queller is fine. Shavka Evangel, Cinder Dragon.
I feel like it's definitely. Dragon or Evangel?
Yeah, that is the question. Obviously, this helps our splash ability. This just, you know, is a pretty strong unit. Crowd Queller's fine. I think right now I probably just need units though.
Yeah.
We're gonna see a lot more Crowd Quellers. We're probably not gonna see too many more Evangels and Cinder Dragons.
Yeah.
This is a tough one.
Yeah, the Cinder Dragon's nice top end for us. The Evangel will make this.
Yes,
gargoyle.
down on rather than down with. Yeah, it's okay.
Evangel definitely smooths it if we are going 3 colors.
That is kind of the thing. It helps us let it have a combust in the deck, which is quite nice. And it's like, you know, we have to splash fire to
Yes,
play Cinder
for
Dragon
Cinder
in the first
Dragon,
place.
yeah.
If it was in the other colors, it'd be one thing.
Draw Strength, Warhorn,
Kodosh sees all. Jesus. I probably just grabbed this draw strength. I mean, it's even the Sunset Priest is grabbable as like a fucking
Kodosh
unit.
is
But
nasty. It's
a second draw strength is also pretty
yeah,
nasty.
Draw Strength's nasty. Warhorn's also extremely
Warhorn
nasty.
is also pretty nasty, yes. None of these are units, so it's not like I could privilege one of these really nasty things.
Yep.
Consider.
Yeah. You want another Draw Strength?
Fuck!
Oh, it's a Blood Wolf.
There is a
It's-
Blood Wolf here,
I
and
think it's gonna have to be Blood Wolf.
I
we
might
have,
need
like,
to take that over the third draw strength.
We have no units.
PS3 has no games right now.
Oh, I love Draw Strength, but we have no units to Draw Strength with a Blood Wolf.
I mean,
It's
clearly
great.
the person in front of us isn't drafting Justice.
Yeah. Blood Wolf. Living Mountain's,
Mountain's
good.
pretty good.
War Shooting's pretty good. Living Mountain's like very good though.
Yeah. Pretty
Yeah.
happy with both of those.
You have 4 units in pack 2. We needed to pick a unit.
It's just how it be sometimes.
No, I think it's a Cinder Dragon.
Yep, that's a pretty safe Cinder Dragon.
Makara
Makara Evangel.
Evangel,
Easy
yeah.
enough.
Overly
Another
mobilized,
reason
I
to pick
think.
the Living Mountain over a 2-drop, because all of the Evangels,
Are
many of which
2-drops,
I'd like
yeah.
to snap up, are 2-drops.
Absolutely.
Faceless one's actually fine.
Yeah.
Like, that is a decent chance of making the deck.
Yeah, another Evangel.
Shavka Evangel versus a Crowd Queller, yeah, that's fine. I've got a Combust and 2 fucking Defiles here.
Yeah.
I don't really need a bad weapon.
Ooh,
Wow, that is a late Oni Stalwart.
Nice.
I like that.
I like to see it. Chronic Iron. Kill attachment, deal damage equal to its cost to the enemy player.
Neat. It's the bargain card for fire.
Yeah.
So you know what we were saying about draw strength? I think
Desperate
now that I'm at
Gallantry.
12, I'm actually okay to pick up draw
Units of
strength number 3.
Shavka's nice as well.
Yeah, these are all fine, but I think I'm just gonna do it.
I'm just gonna go.
You know what? Like, I can't feel bad about taking the 1-cost pump spell Injustice that everyone hates, especially 7 of them. And we've actually made it up to 12 units, not all of which are playable,
Ooh,
but
another
like,
oh, there's an Edict of Makar.
there is an Edict of
there's a
Makar
Gaudy
there.
Showman.
oh boy, there are some questions
Living
here.
Mountain.
Like, I wouldn't actually hate another piece of removal. It's mostly a question of would I take it over. Probably the Living Mountain. Like, I think the Gaudy Showman's good, but we are kind of doing okay. Like, all of these are really good 3s.
We've seen our decks with like multiple Living Mountains do work.
Well, Living Mountain is so good.
So we played the Living Mountain, and we had to play it out cold, then we played the Living Mountain on the Living Mountain, and they were not expecting that. Ooh, Funeral Pyre.
Funeral Pyre's pretty good. I could get another draw strength. I might.
I feel like
I
we take the
honestly
Funeral.
might.
I mean, go for it if you really want it. I like that Funeral Pyre.
I do like the Funeral Pyre. Like, I was talking about how just having a little bit more would be nice. Now, admittedly, draw strength is pretty good removal.
Yeah, it sure is. Mm-hmm.
Bane Wolf is worth
It's
looking
fine,
at, but I think
yeah.
that with the 2 Living Mountains and the Cinder Dragon, we're not, like, super desperate.
I wouldn't take that over an Immortalized Funeral Pyre or Draw
Yeah.
Strength at this point.
All of that is true, yes. Like, our unit count has gotten a lot better. Like, I probably don't want to play the Cinder Maw Tota, but that's the only
But
one where
everything
I'm
else
like,
is playing, yeah.
on.
Mm-hmm.
Could even consider the Zoltan Paladin, considering... Oh, we are at 4 2-drops, so it's not the worst thing. Anyway, God. This is tough, partly because it does feel like the draft packs are pretty okay for removal.
Sure.
I think one big thing is that because Defile is like cheap kill cheap things removal, Funeral Pyre, it does kind of share a similar lane to Funeral Pyre. Which isn't to say there aren't higher up units that have less health, but a lot of the time if you're doing 2 damage to something, it's definitely hitting.
Yeah, attack in with a Will Breaker, decline blocks, and then boom, draw strength.
This is also part of it, the fact that I have a double damage on the field.
Oh, do it. You know you wanna.
I know I want to. I've been talking myself into it this whole time.
Immortalize? Or the Oracle's really the only one here.
That is actually, like, reasonable.
Everything's
Even that's sort of like whatever.
I'd take that Immortalize,
Yeah,
right?
that's fine. Blood
Blood
Wolf or
Wolf.
a Paladin?
Blood Wolf.
Probably the Blood Wolf.
Blood Wolf.
We're in the market for both 2s and 3s, so we might as
Blood
well just take the
Wolf.
better card.
I love my wolf.
Sunset Priest or Relentless Combatant. Obviously, Combatant's not great, and it is a double, so I'm
Yeah.
probably good to just do this. And now, like, my 3s are more or less set. Archborn Insignia is fine, honestly.
We'll take that.
A pretty good late pickup.
Blood Wolf.
Blood Wolf is a pretty good late pickup.
Blood Wolf.
You know, the other thing about having 4 draw strengths is
Blood
that
Wolf.
we do have 3 Blood Wolves and an Oni Stalwart.
Alright, Gaudy Showman seems like a decent pickup here.
Yep, Showman's pretty much fine.
Oh, Evangel.
The Shavka Evangel seems fine. This is definitely making our Fire Splash a lot less painful.
Nice.
Doff's Hat, Malaise.
Ah, Motorcycle, hello.
Indeed, you're back. Performing for you.
Creation.
This is a new card.
Hello.
It can give 2 things quick draw for pretty fucking cheap.
Wow, yeah, wow, that's really good.
I'm gonna
Hello.
take that.
Why is the Razor Pain Hellkite? Flying, +2 for each treasure trove in your void, pay 8 to deal 1 damage for each different name on your dragon.
So in draft, it's a 4/5 flyer, which is pretty fucking big, it should be said. But I'm definitely just gonna grab that and Trans Cultist.
Yeah, that seems really
Nice
good.
to see Rotor Cycle, though.
Devourer's here, which is nice.
I feel like I'm very bad at remembering or at picking up 4s a lot of the time, so like Rotor Cycle
Cycle's a very decent 4, but yeah, like that. 9. What? At the start your turn, sacrifice unit and gain 3 and +3. Okay.
Important to note that when it says sacrifice a unit, it does not say sacrifice another unit, which means that it's not immune to its own
Sacrifice
turn.
effect.
If you kill everything else off, it has to hit itself. The other unit that does that is Obrak the Feaster.
And this burst deal 1 damage to 2 enemies.
That's pretty good, it should be said.
Yeah, cost for 1.
Yeah, like at 1 cost, that just makes the...
Victor's Feast, create and draw, power burst, totemite, a treasure trove, and an 8/8 giant.
Yep.
Okay.
Totemite Pup. Him adorable.
Aww.
I'm probably gonna go for this Enchanted Plate Mail. We kind of talked about that earlier, and it is kind of the higher up removal that I think this deck wants. Though I do think Ruinous Burst is quite good. I also think something that hasn't happened in a while is happening, so I'll be right back. Interesting set of things here.
Alright, we got our Resolute Paladin. Staff of the Archmagister, Tower Top Patrol, hello. Another Dark Return. There's that Dive Bomb, +1/+4 and flying. Token of Menace, Violent Gust. I wonder what we do here. How many units are we at? We're pretty good at units.
Yeah, we actually did pretty.
Yeah, this set of units is actually 19 is pretty, and they're all pretty good here, so pretty happy with that. So we could take another Dark Return. There is something to be said for yes, more fixing. We have the Insignia and the Crest of Vengeance, Token of Creation, and Token of Menace. We do have 1 Makar of Angel and 3 Shavka. Fire is definitely our splash, although it's important because it's got 2 living. Our top end's all fire. Oops, all fire. Yes, I don't actually know what the... Fire and Justice are pretty much the same amount. So yeah, the Fire and Shadow. But yeah, Dark Return is just that good. That we might just grab that. Again. It's a good spell. You want 2 Dark Returns and are immortalized in one deck along with 4 draw strength? That seems pretty good, honestly. Weapons. True, if we're really, I guess they kind of have to go to the Void in order to bring them back for fixing, so they don't really fix, or like don't. Currently. 2 Shadow. We only have 1 double. We only have 1 double Shadow because the Evangels don't count. Yeah, Dark Return or Blood Wolf, 100%. I feel like this deck should run fine even without that token. I don't think we're I mean, with the 3 Shavka Evangels, Fire's not really the splash to worry about, I think. We have 2 of these with it as well. 3 Evangels. I feel like Justice is probably the one we're a little more worried about not having one of the Evangels. Alright, well this is a greed deck. We're going Dark Return. Pretty sure. Once he gets back. Yeah, Dark Return, hell yeah. Tower Top Patrol is pretty good. So, nice to see the Tower Top Patrol back. Humbugness, play 2 Humbugs with flying. Yes, I don't know if you heard him, but yeah, apparently they've made a primal Tower Top Patrol for this format, so that'll be interesting.
Alrighty, sorry about that. Plug my phone in. Okay. Okay.
I think it's that Dark Return, huh?
I think it's probably the Dark Return more for lack of anything else that I really want.
It's that or the token.
Yeah. Outcast Elite and Markmaker. So when you play another Unseen, it gets a random battle skill, which is actually pretty okay. Like a 2/1 Aegis for 2 is pretty much fine as far as stats go in draft. That's basically a bear. And then... yeah, these are all unseen, which is nice. I think... Sunset Priest isn't, but Spirit Blade Stalker is, which I did know. So that's worth noting. Silverwing Purge Leader.
Jedi plus 2 has a battle skill. I don't think we have any ways to give
battle skills currently. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely gonna have some shit that it can do.
If you have the ability to give things like flying, I mean, I guess if you gave the Prancing Driftwing's the only one, but it's only for a turn. Summon.
So this is basically a 3-cost 4/2. That gives Overwhelm to something, which is pretty fucking strong.
And when it dies, it can do it as well for 2 costs. That seems pretty strong.
That is pretty good. That's like Granite Acolyte, but bigger than before. And that's definitely worthy of consideration.
I feel it.
Really, like, right now we're actually pretty much fine for 3s is the only real consideration, but it's still probably good enough that it's
I think we're living on our 3s in this deck.
Yeah, that is true. We have one way to give.
It's true, yes. We have the entranced
A
cultist.
unit a battle skill. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2-drops. So it's not like we're completely bereft of them, even if 3 of them are in fire, which is slightly awkward. We'll make it work. Teamwork, dreamwork, etc.
Dive bomb. Temper.
Double Helix Drake, baby. Yeah, it's either dive bomb or temper. Probably temper. Given the 4 draw strengths, I don't see a dive bomb being in this deck.
Others. Talk tick, which I always call it TikTok.
I might get
combust.
that combust. We're at 20
Yeah.
units right now. God, and that's after I already got rid of the Totemite.
Yep.
So yeah, second combust feels like what I want in this
Second
deck.
combust.
Like I've passed up so much removal because I have a lot of cheap removal. I haven't really had like big thing removal. Combust is big thing removal. Dust Caller or Affliction? Interesting. Probably Affliction. Dust Caller isn't amazing.
Yeah.
Seed of Chaos is quite good.
Skeletal Dragon. Summon plus equal to the highest you get in your...
So it is worth noting that this is a summon effect rather than a consistent effect. But if you've lost something with 3 health by the time it gets out there,
You would just
it's
grab
equivalent
the Fire
to...
Shadow seat though.
I think I probably will. This is a very good card, basically, is what should be said here. If I wasn't totally full on 3s, I'd probably be pretty happy to take it.
Yeah.
We have 15 spells. We're not playing like most of these, but we have
Malaise
15
and
fucking
Harbinger Fire
spells.
probably,
Yeah, those can go beforehand. Urgent Missive probably also goes. I don't think I'll play that Fevered Scout, but you never know.
Ooh, Vara's fave.
Vara's Favor. The only other
Vara's
thing
Favor
is
is
that
real
the Rotocycle is at 4 here.
Yeah.
I really, really like Vara's Favor.
Vara's favor is such a good...
And I'm so, like, I've already said, I'm so used to just skipping turn. Like turn 4, I never have good 4-drops in my deck. Yes. This is also a cycle of spells, which is give a unit on your board an effect and give something in your hand the same
That
effect.
seems pretty bonkers.
It's interesting, because, like, it doesn't give stats.
Just lifesteal.
And it costs 3, but you can potentially do some bullshit with it. It may end up getting cut from this deck because, like, this is fucking all-star spell shit. Like, this is ridiculous.
It does still seem really, really... Oh, there's one that's like this deadly. Oh, fuck.
Yep.
That's nasty.
Yeah, lifesteal out of all of them is probably one of the less good ones, whereas ones that give... I think one is maybe double damage, which is nuts. Deadly is obviously really good because that's plus infinite attack.
Alright, I feel like we kill the Fevered Scout.
Oh yeah, that was... I was never going to put Fevered Scout in the deck. Oh god, we have Felrock's Infiltrator with the 4 draw strength.
Oh, that's mean.
That's
too.
value, baby.
Nice, steal a card, and also you can trash a bunch of their great cards.
Yep.
We have a lot of good cards here.
Affliction's probably worth considering because I've got the Vara's Favor and the Defile.
And the Combust, yeah. And
Yeah, I sort of
Valkyries.
just consider Combust solely for big things, especially because we can deal with small things in this deck. So the Affliction
we've,
can probably
we've
go.
got the ping with Vara's
Yeah.
favor.
I love Affliction, it should be said,
Yeah.
but I think it's definitely like we've got a lot to do in this deck. Out of these,
runs.
all right, all of these are 2 of our colors.
Yes, all of them are 2 of our colors, yeah.
which is good.
I'm saying the one I'm a little more worried about Justice over Fire because we have 3 Fire Evangels.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. Do we have any double justices? Also
No,
worth
we
asking?
only have the Double Shadow, the 3 cost.
Right.
Infiltrator is the only double we have.
Okay. Which is good, given that we're half
Yes.
that. This is going to be interesting. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 3 drops.
I think that's covering for the fact we have 5 2s.
That is fair, yeah. Out of these 3, Faceless One is probably the least interesting. Prancing Griffin with draw strength can sometimes just jump something up and win the game instantly, which is okay, I guess.
It can also jump up like our 3 Makar Blood Wolves.
Mm-hmm. Alright. 17 power is probably correct, even with the Vara's favor. I think this deck does want to get up. I mean, I guess it does only have Living Mountain and Cinder Dragon in that.
God, we have
It is
so
such a
much
rainbow,
shit.
though. I think Touch of Purity probably goes.
Yeah.
I think there will be decks that really like having that, but again, this is potentially the best suite of spells I've ever drafted. Like, I might cut Immortalize here because I have 2 fucking Dark Returns.
I was looking at that and I'm like, God, Dark Return's so good. Immortalize Exalted is also fucking nasty.
Yep.
We have so many cuts to make.
Yep.
But like Sunset. I mean, it's fine in this deck because if we kill something like good, we could always bring it back from our void.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it's just our weakest 3 often.
Yeah, if anything, I'm mostly considering it as a 3/3 for 3, which is
Yeah.
always nice, but we actually do have a pretty good one. It's
So
also like the
many.
Gaudy Showman.
The splash color and
Yeah, like I think that he does kind of fit what we want to do with this deck pretty well. Like just get on the board and blow them up.
Yeah.
But it might be good to get the splash going. It is worth noting we now have less justice than we do fire.
yes. Yeah, no, we need more draw strengths. We could have drafted.
We
at
have like the
least
legal
one
limit
more.
of draw strength in this. God, we still have 11 spells. That is mind-blowing to me.
But, like, I don't know. We're not kind of any.
No. I'm just gonna run like a 47 card deck or some shit. Fuck this. They're all too good.
Mm-hmm. What? Finest
I don't
Hour
think
come out?
Finest Hour got nerfed. Torch got oh, they're saying pre-nerf Torch, as in just Torch getting nerfed there, is what chat means. But yes, Finest Hour is still Finest Hour. See, I actually kind of think that this is cut 1 card and then fucking roll with it.
Yeah.
Just get silly.
I don't know, the Griffin, one, we have very few 1 and 2 drops in this deck, and 2, it can get our Makar Blood Wolves up and over, or Stalwart, anything with like going up in the air just to attack.
There are definitely things. It might still be the
Still be in the
smallest, just because, like, we've got a Flying Cinder Dragon and the Living
Attacks
Mountains.
with the Overwhelm.
Give Overwhelm, and they're also, like, our only other big statty units. So it's not actually the worst thing, especially because it looks like Justice is actually going to end up being the
Yes.
splash color rather
Which is
than
good because
fire.
we have 3 fire.
Yep, does help. I'm keeping Felrock's Infiltrator for
Yeah,
funsies.
I-
And also because, like, with all of these draw strengths, an
An
unblockable
unblockable
unit
unit.
is kind of really good.
Like, that could win the game in a stalemate.
Yeah.
Like, we've seen these boards get huge. They
Even
have, like,
before you get to the steal a card from them thing.
Yeah.
I think it's probably fine. There may be decks where that don't like it as much as you would think, but unblockable is such a good keyword in this format. Do I just say fuck it and play 47
Do it.
cards because it's
Do
the
it.
first draft of a new format?
Do it. Go ham.
Yummy yumma. Ham
All right.
and cheese.
Yeah. That.
This works.
Mm-hmm.
That actually, Vitashavka Evangel does play. Like, it can't play the Evangel, but I do have
Everything else.
the Blood
yeah.
Wolf and the Priest on 3 to make up for it, and
a
some
combust,
removal,
yeah.
so that actually seems fine.
True,
Red
deck
Sock
minimums
Monkey,
are for
thank you so much
cowards.
for the resub, and it is true.
Nope.
Hurt.
That plays almost everything in the hand.
Weirdly
which is
enough.
Hilarious.
Fuck it, let's go have some fun. We are totally unranked in draft now, so it doesn't matter what we do.
Corrupted is a new mechanic and it's very complicated.
Corrupted requires half a paragraph to explain.
We have a corrupted unit or two in this deck, so we might show it off at some point.
Yep. Requires a bulleted list to explain.
I hate that. I've lost that guy.
That was kind of his deal. He has been nerfed.
He was nerfed and then they, like, unnerfed him a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Again, which made him really nasty again.
You myself.
Shift focus. This is lacking one thing, and that's an unit.
Yeah.
And, you know, shadow, which is like one of our main colors.
Okay.
This plays. It's
Yeah.
not amazing, but it does have all of our colors, and we can
Just the
scout.
blood. We can actually play the blood wolf.
Yes.
And
This
play
should
that
help
if we
us find
want.
something.
No, if we want to.
Nah, I think I probably like it on its
I
own.
Blood
A
Wolf.
second Blood Wolf is quite nice. Like, if I couldn't play the Blood Wolf without it, I probably would pledge it. Yeah, this is actually fine. Even though he doesn't give them, whatchamacallit, lifesteal, because they already have it, like, just making your wolf bigger is...
Ready
Warbush.
And it's just something to do on another turn, which is nice.
Alright, now we kind of hope for some power or for some low-cost units here.
Yeah.
But Blood Wolf is... Ooh, there's Shadow too.
And yeah, he would also be able to give the dragon lifesteal and make a
Yep.
5/5 lifesteal in the air, should I wish. My mission, should I choose to accept it.
Oh!
That's definitely terrifying.
That's scary. That's... Yep.
That's problematic, as the kids are saying.
Yeah...
We do have the combust.
Yeah, do we?
And that will end up being used on it.
Yeah, we can bust our wolf, kill that, and put another one of our wolves down.
We'll see what they do.
That's gonna get big.
Mm-hmm.
An offering for soul.
That's actually fine. I think I might Gaudy Showman here, ram the wolf in, and then sacrifice it. Like
Yeah. Yep.
I guess it's between whether I sacrifice the wolf or the showman. The showman does stop this though, which might be relevant. I think that might be where we want to be here.
Sacrifice our tiny child.
Our beloved small child. General Yeti! What the fuck?
What the fuck? No, we don't, and thank you so much.
Hi.
Hi.
Jesus!
Thank you.
Thank you! I think it does count.
That was our special.
That was it, right there.
That was our donation notification for $1,000. It was us going, what the fuck? Oh shit!
Oh lord!
Oh, we're fucked.
Boy, this person just keeps getting more and more terrifying.
Oh boy.
I would love to get a power here. That is not
Oh,
power.
we're owned.
You are not Satoshi.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little bit of money.
Thank you so much, General Yeti.
Thank you. And also, holy shit.
Oh, thank you so much.
Alright, I'm terrified of whatever they have in their market.
Yeah, they have something, and they have an Evangel, and they have their market card.
I am fine trading this
Yeah.
out, particularly like with this.
Especially if there's like, okay, not a trick, I guess, and like, just click real fast.
Mm-hmm. I need power, like, right the
An
fuck now.
offering for soul.
Well, if that digs me to power, that's good. Not much I could do about that.
No, we had to take that.
If we pull another power, we're actually in really good shape.
Because they have a unit in hand, they have an event kill.
We do get to play a Blood Wolf next turn. Lordy.
Oh boy, they just drew that, huh? Grab the Blood Wolf?
Yes, I don't think I have a choice. My only hope here is to pull up to the Cinder Dragon. And, like, that's not actually the worst hope. Yeah, I don't think anything else here is worth it. This could still keep me in the game. This does at least stop them from swinging in with everything.
We upload all our videos onto our YouTube channel, which is Lucas3, just like the Twitch channel. Are we
actually
gonna
really
give
good.
our wolf quick draw?
Dance in the flames.
I think they can still kill it, but maybe they'll just be cowards. I don't know. Alright, that takes
so-
some of the pressure off.
All of our streams go up a week after we stream them, and
Yes.
yeah, they're all on there.
Boo!
Oh boo.
That puts the pressure back on.
Yeah.
It's really just where the next sigil is in my deck, frankly.
Yeah.
Let's see what.
And
you
if it's,
got.
you know, the next card in my deck.
Kill it for 1/1 for a quick draw at any point.
Doesn't really give us anything.
Yeah.
We did just draw 3 treasure troves.
Yeah.
God, their cards were absolutely incredible. Like, completely ridiculous.
Arm, smuggler.
Oh, we threw a
and
torch and a marsh dragon away. Wow.
And Warbrush Oni into Wolf is nasty.
Yeah, Warbrush Oni into all of those things. Alright, well, the game is no longer over, which is nice.
Yep, and we can give that
Lifesteal.
Lifesteal.
100%. If they can kill this, which non-zero chance given the 3
Yeah.
cards they just drew, we're done. But hey, they do have to attack in with that Reckless, because he's a Sky Snapper.
Yeah?
That's worrisome.
That is slightly scary.
They're a 4 attack relic weapon. Guess we're about to find out. Or, alternatively, is Magma Javelin in the format? No.
Well, they have to attack in.
Uh-oh. Fuck me.
Oh.
Well, the game's not over, but my one move. They have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 attack on the board.
Yep.
Yeah, it does seem like a dragon is coming.
Yeah.
I'm sort of like, God, what do I do? I guess if the wolf lives, he'd get him, but they'd be able to just kill it.
It's
'cause
not
it would have
really
one
grabbed
attack.
up the bear arms. They have 2 bear arms
True.
in this deck. So.
Yeah, that might actually. We could test that.
Do we?
Yes, they pulled the bear
yes,
arms.
they did. So do we use our ultimate to give, like, make that a 2/5 stalwart, or...
That is potentially,
With
yeah,
lifesteal.
what we do here. And then just pray that we pull one of the draw strengths or a, whatchamacallit, defile.
Because Living Mountain just doesn't get us across
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, but I get the feeling that if we can get the Living Mountain to happen, it will
They
extremely
drafted
happen.
2 bear arms.
Our opponent drafted. Let's just go through this real quick. 2 bear arms, Red Canyon Smuggler, Marsh Dragon, Torch, this
Bloodwolf,
Makar's
yeah.
Bloodwolf, an Immortalize. That's good. Okay, so
Well, we can sacrifice our 1/1 and put Quick Draw on, and kill something and put
Yeah.
Quick Draw on our 2/5 only, maybe?
yes, and then we
And
can
then
attack
we
in with her, can't we?
And then we can Living Mountain. Oh, we can't this turn, but we can next turn, like Living Mountain her.
I think we can still attack in with her regardless, right?
Yeah, they have to do a lot.
Ah, they do have a spell, don't they?
Okay. So do we just put the Sunset Priest down and wait for the living?
Yeah, I think so.
An offering for soul.
Neat! Rujan's Choice would have been pretty scary. Especially with this Makar's Evangel on. Also neat.
We can't use that and the Living Mountain, but that might still...
I think I probably still Living Mountain here.
Yeah.
Particularly because if I get the Ghost Blade out, I can also hit them with the like if I kill both of these and they put it on something, I then defile whatever they throw.
Yeah.
And that seems good. The Age of Build-A-Boy has returned.
Oh, I like this.
Oh, I like this.
She get big.
And it's permanent now. Neat.
Alright, well, we defiled something. Do we hold that Dark Return? Or if she, like, dies?
I might, like, attack in with both.
Do you attack in with the Makar's Bloodwolf as well, or not?
Yeah, probably. I don't really see any reason not to. Potentially even this, like in a fuck it kind of way. I'm getting 6 health off of this exchange. Which is good, because they're going to have a 4/4 dragon at some point.
Yeah, Sacred Seal, the power you never see.
Yep. Gain 1 health is not usually that useful. You'd rather have the influence most of the time.
And we're gonna kill off our Bloodwolf.
I don't know what they're going to do. They do still have that stat trick, right?
Something. I want it here.
Like, I could do the defile here, but I am actually kind of worried about this
Yeah, I feel...
dragon that's going to get the exalted weapon. Ooh, I use it on that, right? And just get it out of the way. Like, stop them from having an exalted chain.
Yeah.
Because they're going to play a 4/4 dragon, Cinder Dragon next turn.
Yeah.
So I think I need to get rid of that.
Because they have the power for it, right?
Yeah,
You don't have to.
I can play it whenever I want.
Well, I mean, if you kill it after the dragon's on the board,
Well, the dragon won't be on the board.
but they're creating and drawing it now, right?
Right, and then I'm playing this
Oh,
on
you're
that.
playing it before they...
Yeah, it's not their
Oh,
turn.
it's your turn. Sorry, I thought it was their turn. I don't know why.
So yeah, they've got the lifesteal, but that doesn't really do much on this.
Life steal, quick draw on that, which, you know.
Yeah, I think we'll just save this for when they kill off the Living Mountain.
Because it can't get past
Really could
our-
use one of my draw strengths. There's still 3 in the deck, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. They didn't even get to see any of our draw strengths. I can't believe we didn't die there. That was razor's edge.
They did mill one of our draw sinks.
Yes, but we still had 3
We still
of
had
them.
3 in our deck, yeah.
The fact that we hadn't drawn a single one was ridiculous.
By all that, we won! Woo!
Yep. If we had not pulled power on that specific turn, we were dead. If they had had any removal for that Cinder Dragon that didn't get rid of the flyer, we were dead. If they had had a stat trick that gave them up to or 3 or more, we would have been dead.
Yep, there's only 1 health that's important in this deck.
It's true.
I feel like they potentially gave up a little early, but they know their deck better than ours. Maybe
Yeah.
they just had everything.
That's clearly the big thing. We do have the
Yeah.
double. We don't have any of the shadow is probably the biggest thing, but maybe that's okay given the Evangels and like we do actually have an early game here. I guess the other part is that we are stuck with 2 power here,
Yeah.
so maybe we do just throw back. I think if this was a shadow, I
If
would
we
have
had a
gone
shadow,
for
we
this.
protect. Yeah, like a shadow and justice.
Yeah. This is fine.
Yep.
Oh lord.
I kind of don't want to play
That's
her
fun.
on 1, right? Or does she give
yeah.
herself quick draw?
Yes, she can give herself quick draw.
But
That said, we
we've got
can't
depleted
play her
power
on turn
anyway,
1.
so are we going to use our scout?
Yeah. Yes.
Yep, uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Oh my god, this is gonna get stupid.
They'll never see what hit him.
They'll never see it coming.
Ready yourself.
Another
Right,
one.
Warbrush.
Dance in the flames.
Mean.
And then when they kill it,
Ready
Ooh,
yourself.
they had another Warbrush Oni.
that's definitely
They're
scary.
definitely got some scary stuff in their hand.
Hmm. Between I actually probably like I could give the big thing here is I could give the Gaudy Showman quick draw, if they decide to kill. But I'm wondering if I want to just give it to Sunset Priest and save the Gaudy Showman for when I can get
Yeah.
her through for
Because
another
she can
one.
still attack in here.
Yeah, she attacks in no matter what. It's really just if she attacks in.
Yeah, so if we put our Sunset Priest down first.
Yeah, actually, it doesn't really matter because this will
Oh,
leave
because
a
you can
shade.
do that any time.
Yeah,
right,
anytime
yes.
that one turn, since of course she'll
It's-
tick down and
yes,
die
it's
if we don't
not
use
when,
it this turn.
Yes, it's not when she dies. It's you
Let's
can...
see what happens. I think we do end up playing the Sunset Priest here, especially now that I've done that attack. And I'm fine trading her for a 2-1. I'm not actually surprised they didn't take it
An
though.
offering.
I'm pretty happy with this. Alright, we threw away a Draw Strength and a Blood Wolf. Woo!
Bye, Lou.
I woo. Honestly, this is almost guaranteed to throw away a Draw Strength, the sheer
Yeah.
number we have in our
Yeah.
deck. I was gonna say, I don't really care
We
about
would,
that.
we would trade that in a heartbeat.
I'd probably take the face damage, honestly. We're
Yeah,
faster
that's
than
fine.
them.
Beauty and
That
combined.
is a problem.
That is a problem. We can't, like, exhaust it out of the way.
Yep.
In that case,
So I
do we
could
want
grab
quick
the
draw
Awoo.
on our...
They won't take the trade. I guess they might take the trade. I could
Yeah,
always
I
see
think
if
they
they'll
will.
take the trade, and if they don't, then I get 1 free face damage, which is. I mean, it's also like kind of give it up for free, but it's very transparent what I'm doing here. Yeah.
Yep.
God, this is awkward. I could play this Blood Wolf, which wouldn't necessarily be the worst thing to do. Having her at 2/2, quick draw is quite strong.
Yeah.
It's really just the fact that I'm not doing anything this turn, and maybe I do just play out the Gaudy Showman just to... Yeah, I think I gotta do that. Keep up on the board. Not let them attack in.
Yeah, the 2-1 coming back would be a dude with double damage 4,
Yeah,
right?
4. It would basically be a 4/2 quick draw.
So much to learn.
Oh boy, yeah, they're 2 Warbrush only,
Yeah, wow, they got just so much fucking value.
yeah.
What is up with Warbrush Oni?
Let's see what you got.
Kinda busted.
Pikachu? Busted. Oh lord.
Oh wow, everyone just
Oh
has that
my
dragon.
god, everyone
Wow.
drafted this exact deck, except this person is
Wow.
actually gonna kill us this time.
Yeah.
I am going to do this and then just pray we get a combust, basically.
Yeah.
I don't really have much else I can do.
No, our draw strength, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gotta go on there.
They either put it on this for the value or this for, yeah, to have a fucking flyer.
Oh.
I'm very good at video games. I'm actually a genius, I'll have you know. I could give it -1. Or I could just fucking kill it.
You steal it?
We are. I mean, it's not keeping the weapon.
Yeah, fair.
But worth considering.
Yeah, do we want the fortune?
We even have the Dark Return, yes. Yeah, it's mostly down to if we want this Willbreaker or now if we want a 4-2 Burning Core Drake, which may just end up being the play. It doesn't speed up the Mastery, but that's whatever. We'll see what they do. I'm not going to grab anything this turn because I can't play it.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't really want to give your 4/4 endurance, like...
Not till we pull a Combust.
Zolta will
Damn, they got so much value off
Oh,
of their...
Lord.
Oh, shit. They got a lot of value off of their Warbrush Onis.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the flying? Because...
Yeah, I think this is our way to end the game here. Their board is huge on the ground right now. We also have the Living Mountain, which is nice.
They'll never see
Oh, they
what
have
hit
one
'em.
too.
That also got buffed twice. Jesus. Woo. Probably just want to kill this. Especially if it slows down their turn a bunch, because they're going to turn him into a 2-2. That's probably fine.
They'll never see what hit him.
Yep. And, like, that's not the worst thing. I still have a 2-2 in the air. Not quite as good, but... At least it's a clock.
Rough one, yeah. We can't, like, do anything about that because they're going to put lifesteal on something.
Yep.
Much scarier, that 4/4 endurance, for example.
Yep.
And we kind of just have to take this until we have an answer.
Could give him quick draw. Seems fine. I imagine they'll just let my 1/1 through.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But hey, that means that I'm getting more damage.
Yep.
This was really just to get the 4/4 on the board.
Yep. And the mountain gets us mastery towards those treasure troves.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to dig our deck.
Yep. Need to find that other combust. Or any combust, I guess.
Nope.
Forgot it was Defile we played.
An explosive honor.
Oh goodness, a 5/4 exalted now.
Yeah, it's getting worse.
We're in trouble.
Especially when this is all we get. We are at least drawing here.
God, their deck is fucking nasty.
Their deck
too.
slaps, and
Wow.
also, like, literally all of their cards were units.
Yeah?
That was godly. Alright. High roll combust. Not the worst thing. High roll combust.
Ooh, yeah.
Not the worst thing. At this point, I probably do go, right? Like, kill these off when they attack in with them. And then whatever they put it on, I use the draw
Yeah,
strength to
you can-
end.
yes.
They'll put it on these two, which isn't amazing, but...
Do you just kill one of them then?
Potentially. I can always afford to slow play
Okay,
and
let's
see what they
find
do.
we put that on our boy in the sky, right?
Yes, absolutely. It's mostly down to if I like draw something else this turn or if I play this out. Because if I play it out next turn, then it's kind of fast. Like it doesn't make a difference in how much damage I end up doing.
Yeah, yeah.
In which case, I probably just want to keep digging.
Yep.
A high roll combust. Not bad.
Okay, I like that, yeah.
Todash
That may be the Awu.
Alright, here we go. So,
Yeah, it's mostly down to if I kill off the other one too.
yeah, and you kill the Exalted unit with your Living Mountain. Or, well, your 4-1 actually. Alright.
I honestly might, because I do have the draw strength that they have a billion fucking units. I might as
Yeah.
well sort of rip that Band-Aid off all at once.
Yeah.
Honestly though, getting rid of that, I'm not as scared about them having two things with lifesteal. They do have this, which is annoying.
Yes.
Jesus, that actually does change things, doesn't it?
Yeah, wow,
We're
think
incredibly boned.
Extremely boned.
But we'll make it. Had to rip that Band-Aid off at some point.
Yeah.
The draw strength does at least help us in that regard.
What makes him a 9/9, right?
Yo, just a showman there. This definitely happens.
Every scrap counts.
Definitely do that. And we're gonna have to see what we do with this draw strength.
Yep, mm-hmm.
I fly for the throne.
Alright, well, we can draw strength kill their 6/5.
Oh dear. We are gonna need some hard removal.
I feel
Because
like...
it's exalted.
Oh, right, fuck.
Yes. Oh, I knew. I knew that going in.
Do we... Oh, yeah, we have to draw strength kill it because it's so big.
Doesn't really make a difference. We still have Defile and 2 Combusts in the 23 cards here.
Oh, I like this.
We do sadly lose this, but not much I can do about that.
Nope.
Interesting. I guess it makes sense. They've seen all the shit I can pull. Still don't really have any units in here that I'm like, hell yeah about. Neat. I'm killing off that 2-1.
Yeah, mm-hmm. Gonna do that now. I wonder if the Gaudy Showman gets us over the line here. It can't exhaust the 5/5. Oh, yeah, that's a problem.
And it's lifesteal.
Yeah.
I mean, we do win next turn if they don't. It's worth noting. So what I might do is pull her back and play her just to lower their attack a little bit. It's kind of minor, but that's sort of the only thing I've got right now that gives us a chance to win.
Yeah, there she is.
Yep. Woo.
They'll never see what hit them.
Because God, yeah, all the lifesteal they have on the ground is basically the thing that's like
Yeah.
making me not just A space here.
Yeah.
Let's see what you got.
Don't go in for the 3 damage. You'll take your
That's
Cinder
the thing,
Dragon.
yeah. Really, all I need here is a fucking one of the pieces of removal.
Draw strike.
I have 3 of them.
Combust.
Combust, one of the
We have a
defile.
defile, yeah.
There's still a defile. There's still,
that would
what,
kill
2
that.
combusts in the deck? There's still 3 draw strengths?
They have.
And we pulled none of them.
They have 7 lifesteal, 14. Yeah, I don't think we can get that much damage across.
And this is kind of where we lose. I'm going to have to block this turn. There was so much removal we could have drawn.
Yeah.
We've only drawn 2 of our 4 draw strengths. Yeah, like there's
Yeah,
the
we have
defile, there's the
defile.
2 combusts, like all of that would kill this. Now we're gonna draw a draw strength.
No.
Wow.
Wow.
I cannot believe we low rolled that hard.
God damn. Our deck has so many answers.
Our
to
deck
this.
has too many good cards. It keeps drawing the wrong good cards. But yeah, the sheer number of cards we drew there, we should have been able to just kill that off. I don't think it was wrong to take the Exalted Trades when we did, because they would have just kept eking value out of them. Plus, with the amount of hard removal we had in our deck, it was kind of like we had
There
to.
are no draw strengths in this deck.
Clearly. My grandfather's deck has no draw strengths.
You know, we got 3 treasure troves as well.
We got 3 treasure troves and Doug. There were like 20-something cards left in that deck.
There was none, there was 18.
18 cards left in the deck.
18
2 of
cards
which
in
were
the deck.
combust, 2 of which were draw strength, 1 of which was
Defile.
defile, all of which would have gotten us across the line. It happens.
It
I'm
happens.
not mad. I'm just like, I think I played that right, and then my deck let me down,
Yeah.
which is unfortunate.
The draw.
And it was definitely correct to play that, or to play the thing we stole from them. It does have a Blood Wolf on turn 3. I know we can't
Yep.
play the Will Breaker, but we do have a 2.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of okay
That's
with
fine.
this. Justice is the splash, but we've got enough to do that we can wait. And it plays Brookar's Blood Wolf guaranteed, which is nice.
Yeah, they just stalled us very hard. They had such a good deck.
Yep, their deck was incredible. Oh, look!
Oh, look, hello.
It's one of those combusts that our deck apparently has.
Oh, they have something. Char? That's fine.
Yep.
The
Annoying that they were able to do it on their turn 1, but not the worst in the world.
Gonna draw all our Justice cards now.
Mm-hmm. Nothing but. Or just keep drawing fire and shadow influence. Alright, how much removal do you have?
I'll light the way.
Neat. If they get this, that's fine. Good. Annoying, but fine. Well, when they play a 7/7 out, we'll have to kill our wolf for it.
Yeah.
We'll say, shades are very good, like combust and other stuff targets.
Yeah, absolutely.
Terrifying.
Fuck.
Alright, well, this is how we lose.
We're owned.
At least only the bear
Can
can attack in
currently,
here.
Yeah.
Well, I know what I'm going to have to combust. I would prefer it to be a unit who is not a wolf, but oh Lord.
Oh my fucking god.
Yep, it's that game. Everybody has a that game.
What the? Are we like cursed? You know when we
We're a
draw-
little cursed.
You know when we like draft a billion changey sticks and we always go 03?
A ton of changey sticks is basically a lost draft.
Is that draw strength for us?
4
Is
draw strength is gonna do-
Oh my
I ain't even mad.
What?
All three of our opponents have had decks of the gods.
What the fuck?
Every single card our opponents play. It
Holy
did
shit.
not matter what we drew. Like, they actually went straight through
Wow.
two combusts worth of removal.
Wow.
Like, it does not matter what we had. The fact that we were screwed there. They won that game
That
as
was
soon
a
as they drew it.
Perfect curve.
That was incredible.
Wow.
I didn't realize they just turned this preview format up to 11.
I'm just gonna go to bed. Fuck. Fucking tired now.
Apparently every deck in this format is just godly. Doesn't have our Justice, but does get Felrock's Infiltrator out.
Do only have power.
True.
Both depleted.
I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play
Yes,
that as a
yes,
Justice
yes,
Sigil.
yeah.
That's fine. It's not amazing, because this is one of the things we want all this power for, but it is at least something. It is at least playable and not going down one.
Sometimes you see 3 good opponent decks in a row and you just want to go to fucking bed now.
At least we beat the first person, so that wasn't an 0-3.
Jesus, that very well could have been
We
an
were
0-3.
one turn away from
Yeah.
losing game 1.
Yeah.
If we had not drawn specifically power, we would have lost that first game. What are you up to? Yep, that's what Pledge
Sure,
is
that
for.
is what Pledge is
Stopping
for.
you from going down 5 cards.
Yep.
The perfect draw here would be Shadow. Would be Justice. I said Shadow first, so it's definitely a Shadow Sigil we're drawing.
We fight to survive.
So many people have gotten that card against us today.
Two
as
of
well.
them. That thing's fucking uncommon.
Oh, that's
All
fine.
right, I'm okay with this.
I really am going to go to bed if they're going to take 5 years for every turn.
This is a bit much.
Ah.
Well,
Well,
they
they're
just got
about to
3
get some-
ravens
yep,
because
they're
we
about to get
missed our
ravens.
2. Aha!
Dance in the flames.
If they were to attack in, I'd trade it, but
Yeah,
they'll play a
but they're
unit
not
before
going
they
to.
do that,
Yeah.
so...
Yeah, they're not.
I won't trade it.
Yeah, they're not going to give up their exalted lifesteal. Yeah, no problem.
A woo. A werifying. That's good. That probably gets spent next turn killing off the wolf, I think, depending on how everything ends up going. Or not, the turn after next.
Yes,
killing
yes.
off the
'Cause
wolf.
we're gonna put the stalwart down. Yeah.
Let's see
Yeah.
what you got.
We do actually have like a decent amount of stuff to deal with things, which is good. And they don't get the unkindness just yet. I imagine they might not actually attack in with this turn,
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
which is
Ooh,
fine.
that 4 power up. Okay, so do we Gaudy?
We Gaudy and then we die to that +4/+4 trick that we haven't seen yet. That's my plan. Got him.
God, yeah, silence in this format would be very nice.
Yep. Gerdov's favorite, baby.
Silence is a great way to deal with Exalted.
Mm-hmm.
And she big now.
I like this.
They are about to get crows, which is scary.
Yep.
I'll hold them back. Your bloodline is weak.
Fair.
Fuck.
Jesus!
Alright.
Every opponent is real
Alright,
good.
Well, we can Dark Return her.
Yep, and that is what I am going to do.
So, can we what cost is she in 3-2?
Yes, we can defile
We can
her.
defile her.
But I think what I really want to do is get the weapon on her, then defile her.
Yeah, fair
Because
enough.
that just deals with a lot of problems at once. I'm gonna just get my damage in here and then bring her back immediately. Play her so that we still get the unkindness proc. Ho ho ho.
Let's see
Now I have a
what
machine
you
gun.
got.
Worth noting, I believe that spawning a shade here would also count
as a
towards
unit?
unkindness. Because it is
yes.
play a unit.
I guess we'll probably find out, maybe.
Possibly. They likely know that themselves and
Yeah.
would play around it. Alright, do you have hard removal? Because this format is full of a lot of it, particularly this one.
They'll never see what hit them.
Okay, we definitely... We trade the 1-1 for their Ghost Blade, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna just do the doubles here.
It can't block, right?
Why can't it block?
Did it get cursed?
Be gone! Dance in the flames.
Ah, units with endurance can't block.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So now... We give her a quick draw.
I see no reason not to. And then play the
And-
Shavka and then defile.
Yeah, do we defile that too?
That is an interesting question.
We don't have any flying units, so its summon isn't really gonna...
Yeah.
And our 2-2 Evangel does block. Neither of them, really.
I might wait until they play something else out, 'cause this is fast.
Yes.
So not really in a
we
rush.
play it on their
Nice.
turn and see...
Yeah, like if they play a weapon, that also, you know.
Killing the 3-2 does mean that our 6-9 can block again.
Mm-hmm. That is also a big
Although,
thing, yes.
Double damage is terrifying.
Watch this.
Yeah!
Oh god!
Oh wow, they're gonna get a mountain of crows.
Well, I am going to be wading through crows. I'm probably just gonna... Like, I guess I lose it if I play it this turn. I'll lose it if I play it whatever turn, really.
Yes, because they're gonna go in with their...
They're at 29 health, so I'm not in a rush. I can use that as removal.
Six crows
think I
for
messed
you,
that up.
Jim.
Should not have procced that because of the draw strength. I was like, they don't have any units, so who cares? But it's like, oh wait. Oops, there's my plus 6/6. It's fine though. Hell yeah, fuck me up. I really need some lifesteal.
Yeah, we do have +6 damage because of their Field of Crows.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
we just
Did we just win?
I think we just win. 6
That's 8.
and 10.
That's 20 damage. That's 20 damage.
Yeah, 18 plus 2. But yes, for the record, I should have,
Held back.
yeah. Alrighty.
You got 6 crows. We got 6 power draw strength.
We got 6 attack, twice.
Call, motherfuckers.
Alright, well, this draft format sure is something.
It turns out giving them 6 crows is actually
Yup,
worked in
there
our
we go.
favor.
Calculated. I'd say I'm surprised they didn't hold back, but frankly, they were at 20 health. We should not have been able to kill them. With 6 crows, I probably would hold one back because 5 damage versus 6 damage. I don't remember how much health I was at because I forget games immediately after they happen. I'm gonna keep this, like, and play the Enchanted Plate Mail. I know I can't play the Felrox Infiltrator. Actually, no, I totally can I? No, because I only have one source. Yeah. I think I do this, though.
You can play the Evangel.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, with pledging that...
It'll be a bit slow,
You can
but...
play the Blood Wolf, the Evangel, and the Dark Return.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, it's like this has to be power, because otherwise it's a 2-power hand.
Yep.
But that's fine. And it also means I'm kind of slow, but again, it's not the worst thing in the world.
Okay, we have to get Shadow from the... Oh, shit. Drop that token, and then we get fire. Oh, we don't need fire. We don't need anything else.
Yeah,
We
we're
just
actually have as much as we can, except the second shadow that we need eventually. Which isn't the worst thing.
next
Active power would be
turn,
nice.
We can get the Evangel down, which will definitely trade with that.
Yep. It's definitely scary.
Yeah, we definitely...
Doesn't really matter which of these we do,
Yes,
so
they're
I might
both
as well just
depleted,
get
yeah.
my... But 4 power, does anything change?
We'll have 5 power.
We will
with
get
that,
up to
which is
5 for the Living Mountain, and we've got enough action right now, so this is fine.
We can get the Infiltrator down now.
Yep.
Fair enough.
That is definitely scary. I'm gonna play down the wolf next and hope they can't kill it, which they might be able to. You never know. Cause yeah, it doesn't actually change any of these to play that active. So I might as well just play it Awu. And if it dies, I at least bring it back with Dark Return.
They only buff itself at the minute.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that is at +1 and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we can Living Mountain here?
I might actually play this to Living Mountain it.
Yeah, fair.
And I'll still have this to be able to block. So I'll probably attack in with this, get that mastery going, and if they spend a spell to kill it, that's great. So let's do that first. Yeah, they let that go through. Then I'm gonna play out this and this. Like, 5 turns to mastery is kind of shitty, but 3 turns to mastery is pretty good.
It also blocks that if...
Yeah, if necessary.
We have 2 ways to block and kill it.
Yep.
Oh, they make it big.
Yeah, they totally can.
Ah, hello.
Here. Interesting.
They didn't.
I'll take whatever fast spell you have. Not really sure about that attack in, frankly. That seemed a bit strange. Just gonna Living Mountain here. Not sure about that series of events, frankly. Well, a little bit sus.
Okay, down Evangel. We just may not have anything other than power. Ah, big.
It is fairly scary. I will say that.
We may have to hold the deadly unit.
Yeah,
back
how
here.
sad. 'Cause, yeah, we can't kill that with attacks
so it's
in,
probably,
so just play out
With
this.
precision.
With precision. I can bring it back with Dark Return.
Yes.
It's really like the wolf is the thing I most want to bring back with Dark Return, but she's
We've
actually a
also
pretty good
got
option.
Var's favor to get our 6th power for the Spirit Blade Stalker.
True.
Which we can use to get a 2/2 unblockable lifesteal. Ah.
Debating it. It's weird because it's like I'm not sure I care that much, but at the same time, just keeping the board might be worth this, and we have three other ones.
And they have nothing on board.
I'm wondering if I decimate.
Probably no. not if we want to use the Spirit Blade Stalker.
Yeah, true. I think there's arguments to be made either way. That's fun.
Ooh, that's... We can actually exhaust it to get our
Yeah.
Blood Wolf through, which makes it...
I'm also potentially just gonna throw her in because now like this and that can
Block
combo.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little risky, definitely.
Oh, well, we can ping them for that 6 power as well this turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel okay. We have 10,
Touch of shadow.
that power.
Yeah, it doesn't matter all that much, but
It's slightly scary because they could get rid of our 4-1.
yep. We can always chump with the 0-1 though.
Yeah.
The real actually scary thing is them being able to just get through uncontested. The 0-1 actually puts us in a really good position here because we can kind of afford that attack in. It is worth noting if we use the Spirit Blade Stalker, we would have gotten her this turn anyway, but
Oh,
that's fine.
there it goes. So then they get an unblockable, but we have a lot of lifesteal on the board.
Yep.
Just if we use Spirit Blade Stalker Otter unblockable,
Yep.
that is gonna get bigger.
Yep.
With
Oh,
what
we're in a
we are,
race.
so we're in a bit of trouble.
We'll make it work.
What else do they got?
We also have a billion pieces of removal in this deck.
Yeah, it'd be nice to draw them.
It would be nice, yes. How about power? Suppose what I could have done there was attack in.
Oh,
but
I think no, attacking with all of them since we can't block anyway.
True.
Like, if we're in a
Yeah,
race,
what do you got?
If we're in a race, we need to go ham. But yeah, they might have. Ah,
There.
okay. It doesn't get rid of her.
Living Mountain also has some burst potential here. So we can just kind of hold on to that, I think.
We'll see what they do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we actually have lethal if they attack in. Not anymore. They attack in. Okay, Vangal.
And the problem with them trying to board stall here is that we also have an unblockable.
The will.
Yeah, I think so.
Just for having a lead.
It is sort of like if they pull a flyer on top, we're at 32 health, so it doesn't matter that much.
The Gaudy Showman could get us across the line. It's hard.
Ah, not anymore.
Yeah.
Whatever card we pull from them, right? We are close, though. It also might be worth it because they kind of got to give up the world if we do that.
What you thinking?
If we grab the Grotty Showman back, that's what, 6? They lose these two and get 4 damage to their face.
Yeah, and they get a bigger wolf. With our unblockable
But we have 32
unit,
health, yeah.
that might.
I think we go for Gaudy Showman here. I think we can win.
Because they can't actually block without dying. The 2/2 goes on the wolf.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see it here, what happens when a corrupted unit dies.
And we're getting
Alright, so
lots
what
of,
card are we getting?
Infiltration complete.
Oh, does that just eliminate that wolf?
That it does.
Yeah, we take that. We can just play that, right? Yep. You can have your 2-1 fine.
How about we trade you that 9/8 for a 2/1?
Yep.
I think this is a really good card.
That's a really good
I
card.
mean, a 1/1 unblockable on its face is honestly pretty okay.
Unseen
like
Agent is being a
Unseen Agent is perfectly
two-cost
fine as a
1/1.
2-drop. The 3 is not great, and obviously it's dangerous because there's a lot of pings. But if
Like
you
Mars
it
did.
actually represents way more inevitability than you would think a 1/1
With
would.
Exalted, you have
Yeah, 2/1 that
more-
can't block.
Yeah, you have more options than ever
Yeah.
to put stuff on that.
Yep, that true. There's a reason it's double shadow, basically.
Can I just say this format is even more terrifying than the last?
Probably less brain power, though.
I'm exhausted.
Ridiculously swingy, though. Okay, most of those calls were stuff that I had snoozed rather than new things. No. Actually, this is better than going down a card. I really badly need a pull, but we do at least have Vengeance. Really, really need a fire, too. Fuck. Can't keep that.
No.
We have a lot of removal. It was this or go down to 5,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yep.
Then Ryan nurtures us.
Well, here we are.
This is life sometimes. Yeah, it's also like the deadly that it has is kind of ridiculous too, because you saw how it played defense before.
Comes a spider if you need. Oh my god. If you need.
Beautiful.
You need it. Alright, yeah, this is how we lose
Well,
this draft.
at least they just played Rainfall Accord, which is slow, which gives us at least one more turn to not find a power.
Mm-hmm. God, there's so many good cards in our hand.
Yep.
Like,
Our hand's great. It was sort of like, yeah, I can't play most of this, but I will eventually, and they're all good.
So much to
will we
learn.
though? Oh, next turn.
Javka inspires us.
It's something to do. It's a job. So I kind of have to get that killed.
Yeah.
Turn that into a 4/4 overwhelm. That's not too bad. Bust. Feel like they probably end up saving that. Yeah. I guess not. Interesting. Unless they, of course, they have a trick for it, which just makes me sad. But if they did, they would have saved it there, so weird. Alright, well, I definitely have trouble right here in River City. I do have the draw strength, and I do have the combust, though. I don't like those pauses.
Nope.
I do not like them, Sam, I am. God, our opponent is just rolling here.
Nope.
Alright.
We're not getting the power we need to be able to, like, draw strength in revenge
Nope.
here.
It stinks. Like, a 2-cost would also be fine here because we would
Yes,
stop
'cause
the
then we
most
could,
imminent
yes,
threat.
so we could then, like, combust it or draw strength it, you know?
Two in the land of threes. Terrifying.
Yeah. Jesus.
This is good. Like this.
Every scrap counts.
This does help, because she's going to leave a shade.
We're screwed.
Oh, we're boned,
We're stuck
but-
on 3.
I'm gonna give it a red hot go.
Mm-hmm.
Every scrap counts.
Kodash watches over us.
Lin Ryan nurtures us.
Jesus Christ.
This has been a good draft.
Wow.
Just to let them know. It's a shame this doesn't have lifesteal, because we actually could pull some bullshit with these draw strengths if it did.
We can still at least kill something attacking in.
Yep.
And then make her huge. So with the draw strength, we're not complete. We're out. We're dead.
We're dead as fuck, but...
We're dead as hell, but yeah, especially because they're like, I'm not gonna do
Oh,
that.
that-
Yep.
It would be silly at this point, basically. Dear God. Yeah, boy, this draft is, pretty interesting format.
Shavka inspires us.
Youch. It happens.
Rough.
I mean, I'm pretty happy this went 3-3. I guess this format is just fucking busted. I did not expect the level of busted, because our deck was busted, but every single deck we went up against was busted. What do we want to do? It has been a pretty long day.
I want to go sleep.
It might be good to just cut the stream off there, because
Alright, so that was
neither
short,
of us
but
have slept for like the past 2 days, and yeah, it's like it's 20 minutes
two,
early.
I think you mean like 5.
Yeah. It's not been great.
It's not been a good week.
Mostly because I'm on call,
Yeah,
which happens.
it happens.
But, so I think we're gonna cut it off there for now. I'm glad I'm glad the deck didn't go 0-3, because this deck was one turn from going 0-3
It
early
was. It was real
on.
close.
In a way that we didn't quite realize at the time, but still. I'm glad we actually got to show off the bullshit that this deck has, because it definitely had some bullshit. We were definitely in it in at least one of those
Chronos 2
losses.
can't hurt us anymore. I'm not sure that's true. I'm having more trouble purging Grown-Ups 2 from my brain than I did Grown-Ups 1.
Oh, you poor thing.
Grown-Ups 1 was out of my brain
Elias?
within like a day.
Ooh, that's a shiny Elias.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Like, Grown-Ups 2 is lingering with me.
Kind of terrible that sticks with you.
Notebook, it really, really
Love
is.
that motherfucker.
But, we'll be back on Sunday with more Tokyo Mirage sessions.
Indeed, I'm looking forward to it. I'm liking that game a lot so far.
Good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's a good game.
You know, SMT games, I've only played Persona, but like, I like the loop.
I really should make you play like
They're RPGs.
so many on the other ones.
Oh yeah, I'm sure I would like the other ones. It's really just that every RPG you play is another 40 to 80 hours.
Yes, we're
And the
already,
way we play them, 40 to 120 hours.
Yes, we're already playing FF13, and
Yep.
we're still on our second playthrough of Three Houses.
Yep.
It
We're
started-
almost done.
We started 12. I mean, we still got the rest of Kingdom Hearts to make our way through.
Mm-hmm.
We got through 2.5.
We're on hiatus. Mostly to play other JRPGs.
We play a lot of video games.
And JRPGs especially.
And JRPGs. But,
All right.
see you guys on Sunday. And General Yeti,
What the fuck?
thank you so much.
Thank you. You are ridiculously generous.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.